The B-2 Spirit is an icon of American air power, a machine that seems to defy conventional aircraft design. Its sleek, alien silhouette was born from the intense pressures of the Cold War, developed in secrecy to penetrate the world's most heavily defended airspaces undetected. The B-2's mission to hold the Soviet Union's command infrastructure at risk, serving as the ultimate deterrent. Its 1989 public debut stunned the world, a flying wing perfected by Northrop, not just an airplane, but a statement of American power. The B-2's design and purpose, to ensure no adversary could ever feel safe behind their radar and missile shields. Yet, beneath its futuristic exterior, the B-2 relies on technology from the 1980s. How can a $2 billion stealth bomber run on tech that predates the internet? The answer lies in reliability, security, and the unique demands of its mission. This video explores why the B-2's vintage systems remain at the heart of U.S. strategic deterrence. We'll examine the logic behind maintaining its original systems, how risks are managed, and what the future holds as new bombers emerge. The B-2 story is a lesson in choosing proven paths when the stakes are highest. Sometimes the most advanced weapon is the one that simply works, no matter its age. Let's uncover the paradox of the B-2 Spirit. To understand the B-2, you must understand the world it was built for, the height of the Cold War. The Soviet Union's integrated air defense system was a fortress of radars, interceptors, and missiles. The American answer: stealth, low observability to radar, not the naked eye. The B-2's flying wing shape, smooth surfaces, and sharp edges deflect radar waves, minimizing its radar cross-section to that of a bird. No tail fins, no conventional fuselage, every detail serves stealth. Engines are buried, exhaust cooled, and the skin coated in radar-absorbent material. Even cockpit windows are gold-tinted to block radar. The B-2 is a holistic stealth system, every part working in concert for near invisibility. Internally, its flight control systems are just as advanced. A flying wing is inherently unstable, so the B-2 relies on a sophisticated fly-by-wire system making constant micro-adjustments. Mission computers, navigation, and weapon systems were custom-built for deep solo operations in enemy territory. All this was achieved before GPS as we know it, making the B-2 a marvel of Cold War engineering. Stealth shaped not just its look but every system inside. The B-2 is the ultimate product of a world obsessed with invisibility. Why does a multi-billion-dollar bomber still run on 1980s tech? The answer: stability and risk aversion. The B-2's systems were designed as a tightly integrated package, changing one part risks unforeseen, catastrophic effects. Reliability is key. These old systems have proven themselves over hundreds of thousands of flight hours and real combat. Upgrading would mean recertifying every system, risking new bugs and grounding much of the small fleet for years. The cost of a full overhaul would be astronomical, requiring new subsystems, wiring, and software, an enormous undertaking for just 20 aircraft. Instead, the Air Force opts for targeted upgrades, preserving the core. There's also a hidden benefit: security. The B-2's vintage closed systems are largely immune to modern cyber threats. No internet, no easy access for hackers. Its archaic architecture is a digital fortress, hard to penetrate with today's malware. In a twist of fate, old tech has become a shield. The B-2's age is not a weakness but a form of built-in cybersecurity. Sometimes the best defense is simply being out of reach. That's why the B-2's old tech persists. The B-2 isn't a museum piece, it's a hybrid of old and new. The Air Force's strategy: build modern capabilities around the stable core, not replace it. Advanced satellite communications now let the B-2 receive real-time updates, even deep in enemy airspace. These new systems are firewalled from legacy computers, ensuring critical flight functions stay isolated from cyber threats. The defensive management system has been upgraded with new sensors and processors to detect the latest air defense threats. Modern displays give crews better situational awareness, replacing the old green CRTs. The B-2's weaponry has evolved too. It now carries the latest smart bombs and bunker busters. Integrating these required new interface hardware and software, translating old commands for new weapons. The result: a vintage bomber that remains one of the most potent platforms on Earth. Selective modernization keeps the B-2 lethal and survivable. It's a smart home built on a rock-solid foundation. The Spirit endures by blending the best of both eras. Upgrading the B-2 is like surgery on a priceless artifact. Every change risks its stealth. Stealth is holistic shape, coatings, and even the smallest parts are perfectly integrated. A new antenna or screw could create a radar hotspot, making the bomber detectable. Even simple upgrades take years of research and testing. For example, updating the radar-absorbent coating required matching its electromagnetic properties exactly, verified through extensive modeling and secretive testing. Internally, wiring and computer architecture are precisely laid out to prevent interference. Adding new systems means custom shielding and power supplies, increasing complexity and cost. A full avionics replacement would mean re-engineering the entire aircraft and revalidating its stealth, a process nearly as complex as building a new bomber. That's why the Air Force chooses careful, incremental upgrades. The goal: preserve the B-2's priceless stealth while adding new capabilities. Modernization is a slow, methodical dance, always protecting what makes the B-2 unique. The Spirit's greatest strength is its perfect balance. The B-2 Spirit won't be the last word in stealth bombers. Its successor, the B-21 Raider, is already in flight testing. The B-21 is a generational leap, designed for easier upgrades and mass production. But the B-2's relevance isn't over. Both bombers will serve side by side for years. The B-2's larger payload and proven range keep it vital for the toughest missions. The B-21 benefits from lessons learned with the B-2. More durable coatings, modular systems, and easier maintenance. In a future conflict, B-2S may crack open enemy defenses, paving the way for B-21S. The Spirit's crews and maintainers pass on decades of expertise, ensuring the new fleet's success. The B-2 is not being replaced, but joined by a new generation. Together they form a powerful, flexible strike force. The B-2's legacy is as a trailblazer and teacher. Its story shapes the future of American air power. The old guard enables the new breed. Despite its age, the B-2 Spirit remains one of the world's most feared military aircraft. Its mission: global strike, holding any target at risk, core to U.S. strategic deterrence. A handful of B-2S can fly undetected across the globe, delivering devastating payloads with precision. No other nation matches this capability. The B-2 has proven itself in Serbia, Afghanistan, Iraq, and Libya, striking high-value targets and paving the way for other forces. It's also a key part of the U.S. nuclear triad, offering flexible, recallable deterrence. Unlike missiles, bombers can be launched, held, or recalled, giving leaders more options. The B-2 carries the most modern nuclear bombs, ensuring its strategic relevance. Even as the B-21 arrives, the B-2's unique combination of range, payload, and stealth keeps it indispensable. For specialized missions, the B-2 remains the platform of choice. Its small fleet is a reliable, battle-proven asset. The B-2 is not a relic, it's still at the tip of the spear. The B-2 Spirit demands an elite team to fly and maintain it. Pilots are among the Air Force's most experienced, mastering the unstable flying wing and enduring missions over 40 hours long. These flights, with multiple refuelings, test both physical and mental endurance. Ground crews are highly specialized, working with watchmaker precision to maintain the B-2's sensitive radar-absorbent skin. Repairs are painstaking, often measured in fractions of a millimeter, and must be done in climate-controlled hangars. This human expertise is critical. Decades of hands-on experience can't be learned from a manual. Senior maintainers and pilots are a living library, knowing each airframe's quirks. Their deep understanding ensures the B-2's vintage systems perform reliably. As the fleet ages, passing down this knowledge is vital. Robust training programs keep the Spirit's legacy alive. The B-2 is more than a machine. It's a system of technology and people. Their dedication transforms 1980s engineering into a modern instrument of power. The B-2 Spirit is a testament to Cold War ambition, a machine that still feels futuristic. Its reliance on 1980s tech is a deliberate choice, rooted in reliability and security. The original design was so advanced, its core functions need little change. Its vintage digital architecture is now a strength, providing security against modern cyber threats. Incremental upgrades keep the B-2 relevant without sacrificing stability. As the B-21 takes the spotlight, the B-2's mission continues. Its legacy is in the missions flown and the lessons taught. The B-2 proved large-scale stealth was possible, shaping the future of air power. It's a ghost from the past, still casting a powerful shadow over the 21st century.